Radio check, radio check. Oh, that's way too bright. Okay. Hold on. Radio check, radio check. Yeah, still way too bright. Let's see. Okay, that's kind of better. Radio check, radio check. Hey, there you go. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. Excuse me for the delay. I was just finishing setting everything up. And yeah, how are you guys doing today? Welcome to a brand new stream. Today we're here for the Hungarian Grand Prix race. The actual race has finally come, and yeah, it looks to be a very interesting one. Yesterday qualifying was absolutely crazy. There's a few conclusions we can take from that, and that is that the Red Bulls are not really doing that good. Mercedes are back, at least for this race. McLaren are absolutely like insane, and what the hell is going on with Alfa Romeo? I don't know, but I absolutely love it. A lot of interesting subplots to this race. Exactly, Cranky Bullion. You got it exactly right. Hello from Washington. Hi, Austin. How are you doing? It's gonna be insane. Me personally, I'm rooting very hard for Zhou Guanyu for this race. I just want to make it absolutely clear here. He's one of my favorite racers, and yeah, today it's a very interesting day for him if he can like get rid of his bad luck for 5 minutes and finish this race. All Mercedes powered car sharing development secrets? No way. Aston Martin wouldn't be that far down if that was the case. But yeah, it looks like the Mercedes powered cars are coincidentally making like a resurgence, except for Williams this race. This race has not been that good for Williams. Greetings, Ryan, doing well. Waiting for an interesting race. Oh yeah, John. I think we're all waiting for an interesting race after yesterday. Oh my god. Yeah. Expect good radio talk from Rick. Yeah, also, Daniel Ricciardo, well, I think his weekend can be done here, and he would be great. I mean, he came back yesterday to the grid for the first time since last year, and I think an overall objective would have been great if he just, I don't know, finished close to Yuki, like 1-2 places down. That would have been, like, more than enough. But he out-qualified him. He went through to Q2, and Yuki didn't. So I think that's already good enough. I think that's already good. Zhou Guanyu starting 5th. I gotta see this. I don't know. I'm such a Zhou fan. Got some coffee today to change up the pace a little bit. I was finishing my cup of coffee from earlier on. Still got water, of course, but yeah. Come on, people, hit a like. Oh, hell yeah. If you're excited for today's race, if you're excited for the Hamilton pole, for the McLaren 3-4, my god, McLaren's coming back. If you're excited for Zhou Guanyu, for Valtteri Bottas in the top 10, make sure to hit that like button. If everything goes according to plan, this is going to be an amazing race. An amazing race. Thought you are an Alonso fan. I absolutely still am. But, you know, I gotta adjust like to this race. You know, depends on the race. I gotta adjust the expectations. This is probably not gonna be that good of a weekend for Alonso. I'm gonna still keep an eye out for him, of course, and yeah, I'm gonna still watch and it will, you know, influence what I think. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I still gotta think about other people other than him, and it's an amazing. I under everything, I'm a Formula 1 fan, and so I just want to see a good show. I mean, it doesn't really matter what that is. If when Alonso wasn't here, I was still having a great time. 2019 was an amazing season. 2020, oh, that was insane as well. So yeah, we all just keep having fun. If our driver's here, if our driver's not here, yeah, it's just a very, very fun thing to do. And yeah, of course, make sure to leave a like if you're excited for the race. How many pit stops? We'll see about the strategy a little bit later on. How are you? I'm doing great, Michael. How are you? Jose, you're late. Oh, is Jose here? Haven't seen Jose. He'll probably be here in a bit. It's a guy speaking Korean. I don't really know Korean. I'm sorry. BF Peito. Dude, I have a hard time to guess. Where are you from? That's a big question that only a few know the answer to. I'm so excited for Norris and Zhou. I'm very excited for Piastri and Zhou this race, but I understand Norris completely as well. Piastri it's an understatement how good he's been on his debut season in Formula 1. He's right up there with Norris, who's one of the highest rated drivers. He's straight adjusted to the car. He's up there. He's fighting for like the top positions when he's got the car to do it. He is everything Lance Stroll should have been at the first half of the season. Everything. So yeah, I'm super excited for Oscar Piastri here as well. And yeah, I mean, for me, I'm gonna keep. I mean, of course, I'm gonna tell you guys about everyone, but personally, I'm gonna keep an eye on Zhou, on Piastri, and yeah, those two are like my biggest question marks this race that I want to see do really well, other than the usual suspects, you know. Hey Jose, how are you, dude? Good to see you again. Good to see you again too. So I saw Oppenheimer yesterday night. It was really, really good. Really good. Didn't really feel like 3 hours at all. When it ended, I was like, okay, yeah, it could have lasted an hour longer, and I would have been all here for it. Softs are expected to be slightly too soft for a race stint, unless someone fancies a few quick laps to chase down a bonus point later on, says El Wax Manus. Where's that quote from? Especially given the track temperatures nearly 10 degrees hotter than any other part of the weekend. Says El Wax Manus again. I expect no one will be starting on the soft rubber. Yeah, that's a really hard one to start on. Go want to see Oppenheimer as well. Sounds great. And Nolan movie is a must watch. Yeah, if you go watch it subtitled, because I heard the audio mastering's not extremely good, but if you can see it subtitled, absolutely great, or closed captioned, you know, whatever you want. But yeah, I would recommend that one. Hey mate, hey the sure, how are you? Let's go Norris and Piastri, says Jam Sierra. Let's go Norris and Piastri McLaren. My god. I love how Jose and Paul are like in a long distance relationship here in the chat. The community. Okay, so we're gonna get started really shortly. F1 Hungarian Grand Prix. The 12th round already, so we're halfway there. We're halfway there to the season. It feels like we've only just started and that it's been going on for a very long while, all in this at the same time. Don't you guys think the same? I mean, for me, it's been like that. So yeah, the third sector is kind of small here compared to the rest of the track. That's what I was worried about yesterday. Are we still live? I'm not getting anything new from the chat. Radio check. What's going on here? Let me reload here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it updated now. Yeah. Radio check, but no chat. Yeah, we're live. I don't know what happened there, but the chat updated a little bit more. Okay, that's good. So yeah, as I was saying today, a super interesting race. Verstappen earlier on said that he's less concerned about the one lap pace than the race pace. We just have a slow chat. Yeah, we have a slow chat today. It's fine. Got it. Thanks for the heads up, buddy. Yeah. So the tire compounds for today, same as yesterday, the C5, the C4, and the C3. That's the three softest compounds for the season that we're going to be using today. The soft tire compound is, I don't think, going to be used that much today in the race. So the starting grid. should come very shortly. There we go. The starting grid. We have Logan Sargent starting in P20. Nothing new there. Kevin Magnussen in 19th place with the Haas. And it's George Russell who failed to set a quick lap in Q1 yesterday with Yuki Tsunoda up ahead in P17. Alex Albon will be starting in the front. Williams in 16th place alongside Pierre Gasly with the Alpine in P15. Lance Stroll will be starting in 14th place. The bad qualifying session for him yet again. Daniel Ricciardo will be starting in P13 for his first appearance with AlphaTauri Formula. Will be starting in 12th place alongside Carlos Sainz in 11th, and Nico Hülkenberg will be in the front Haas in the top 10, P10 for him, and that's going to be Checo Perez in P9. Then it's going to be Alonso in 8th place alongside Valtteri Bottas in the back Alfa Romeo, Charles Leclerc with the front Ferrari in 6th place. Then it's going to be Zhou Guanyu who outqualified both of the Ferraris. Oscar Piastri alongside Lando Norris in the second row, and it's going to be Max Verstappen next to Lewis Hamilton, our pole setter for today. Thank you so much, Depian, for becoming a member for 4 months. Bottas Bowling 2.0. I saw a lot of memes yesterday about the 2012 Belgian Grand Prix around the swords. Yeah, it's going to be interesting going into turn 1. Let's see what happens here. Zhou is having fun proving his talent. Yes. Zhou is one of the most talented young drivers that we have here. He's just completely underrated in my opinion. He's the underdog, you know, and everyone loves a good underdog story. And I mean, I think he's one of the most, ever since he got to the grid, people were doubting his talent. But I've always been super excited about him. I think he's a great prospect, and he brings a lot to the grid and to the team, of course. Apparently soft have high degradation, so they may not be used for the race. Well, perhaps they may be in a weird strategy. Well, we're seeing a lot of medium tires right now from the front 2 rows at least. Let me check something down here. No tires so far. Okay, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people. Oh, there's a. Is that Lance Stroll gonna be starting on the softs? There is Russell gonna be starting on the hards. I think it's gonna be soft tires for Lance Stroll. I don't know what strategy that is. Perhaps they're banking on an early safety car. And other than that, they don't really have much hope for points. But yeah, most are starting on the mediums. There we go. It's going to be Sainz, Stroll, Gasly, and Tsunoda on the soft. So there's 4 people already starting on the soft tire. Then it's going to be Perez and Russell on the hard. The guys who feel like they should be more further up ahead. It's a 2-stop predicted from the medium to the hard, or from the medium to the hard to the medium. Usually these predictions are a bit off, so I would say it's from the mediums to a very long hard stint, but from the ones who start to the softs, I would say it's going to be soft, hard. That may be a 2-stop strategy to get an early on advantage and to bank on a safety car at the first few laps. That's going to be Sainz, that's going to be Stroll, Gasly, and Yuki Tsunoda starting on the soft compound tire. Got my popcorn already, says Rowdy. Hell yeah. Yeah, I agree, says Jose. Just talk with Hulkenberg and he said, Hult says smash like, says Wax Manus. So if Nico says it, you should do it. Smash that like button. Hell yeah. Why Jago? Why? What is this Red Bull shit strategy? Go to go hard. Well, I think he just wants to go long and perhaps do bank on a late safety car or something to like do an inverse strategy. I don't know. Because if you do the same strategy as the guys in front, it's gonna be hard to overtake them, because I mean it's gonna be easy to overtake on the track, but due to strategy you may see a difficulty overtaking and making up a few points with a good strategy call or a good pit stop or a safety car or something in between. That just opens up a few more of the options for the team and for the driver to be able to come in. Those softs are going to be destroyed with the track temperature, says Jose. It's a yeah, I think it's just that early safety car that they're banking on. I honestly don't see any other reason. Because, well, the strategy said 2-stop from the mediums to the hards to the hards. That's a very high tire wear. And the C5, C4, and C3 tire compounds mean that's the 3 softest compounds available for today's race. But yeah. Okay, so they are lining up on the grid. Map's not working. I think it's because the race hasn't started yet. Okay, finishing up with the formation lap. Go, Fernando, go, Sismilan Dolezal. Yes, go, Fernando, go. Please. Please, 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 some points for today. That wouldn't be so hard to ask for. Okay, so that's Logan Sargent lining up at the back end of the grid. That's gonna be green flag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing. It's a clean getaway from Lewis Hamilton. That's already side by side. That's one of the Alphas has stalled. I think that's Zhou and Yu losing a lot of position. That's one of the Williams going wide of the gravel. Side by side around the inside goes Max Verstappen. Is he gonna make contact with Lewis Hamilton? Pushes him out wide. That's already a yellow flag. The bowling ball at the back, 3 cars are out. Was too busy commentating are at the front. That's Piastri already up into P2. Lewis Hamilton losing 1, 2, 3 places now. As Lando Norris goes around the outside already. That's a double McLaren podium. As that's Lewis Hamilton who drops down to 4th place with 2. That's the 2 Ferraris already side by side with him, going to attempt to pass him. Lewis Hamilton tries to get back at the back McLaren. That's Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri managed to make up a place and is already up into 2nd place in front of his teammate and in front of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is in 4th. Ahead of that's Carlos Sainz, Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. Then it's going to be Alonso Perez into 8th place. That's Hülkenberg, then Stroll, then Yuki Tsunoda. The cars that crash around the back are the Alpines. The Alpines and Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo is at the back of the grid. Then it's going to be Ocon, and then it's going to be Gasly. We're going to have to see about that contact once again. I completely missed that one, but Gasly and Ocon are having a lot of trouble getting back on track, and Daniel Ricciardo seems to be back on pace with the rest of the pack, but that's going to be Ocon and Gasly, whose race, I think, I don't know if it's over, but it's heavily compromised. I think the Alpines may have crashed into each other. That's Verstappen already leading this race in front of Piastri and Norris. Piastri is very close to Verstappen. Norris is falling a little bit behind. Then it's going to be Hamilton, and that there's that's a move trying to be made by George Russell on the Haas of race control. Lap 1 incident noted. Yeah, Russell on the Haas of Kevin Magnussen as Zhou gets past Alex Albon. Zhou really did stall there at the start of the race. He just did not get past. I don't really know what happened to his car there. The anti-stall may have kicked in, but the first thing I saw was the Alfa Romeo of Valtteri Bottas going on the gravel, on the grass, to try and pass his teammate who just did not start. Oh, that's a big puncture for Gasly. Gasly with a big puncture there as Ocon still on the track. Yeah, they're talking about cutting him off. I think that's it for Gasly's race. Oh, that's a big, huge part of the side pod just completely missing. That's Gasly's race, I think, over. I don't really know what they're going to be able to do with that. Ocon is still racing. Apparently, he's still on the track, even though he's right now 25 seconds. That's a whole pit stop behind Daniel Ricciardo, who has dropped down to P18. So weird to see Ricciardo with the AlphaTauri logo. And yeah, that's Leclerc and Carlos Sainz still batting it off. That's Carlos Sainz with the soft compound tire at the back right now. And yeah, is there gonna be DRS? We don't have DRS yet. Okay, it's just lap 3 starting now. We're gonna get DRS this lap. But is that gonna be Carlos Sainz with the softer rubber, with the better rubber, trying to get the move done on his teammate to move up into 5th place? There's less than half a second between the two as they go into turn 2 right now. Good start with the McLarens. Good start with the McLarens in the common. Checo and Ricciardo. I don't know what to tell you, guy. Ricciardo is not doing too hot. And that's Ocon into the pits. That may be a double retirement from Alpine already. That's a fastest lap by Max Verstappen. Ocon is in the pit lane. Ocon, let's see what the radio's on about. This is going to be terminal. That's both of the Alpines gone in a corner. Both of the Alpines are gone. Yeah. Let's see a replay of the race start to see what actually happened there at the back of the field. So a clean getaway. Yeah, okay, anti-stall for Zhou and Yu. Already a very bad start. Hamilton team radio. Sorry about that, guys. He just lost, yeah, a lot of positions there at the start. Don't sweat it, Lewis. It's going to be a long, hot race. So he is talking about the cooling things about, okay, let's see. Oh, so it was 2 accidents there. That's, I think, Zhou who ran straight into the back. Okay, so there was 2 incidents there. Zhou ran into the back of Daniel Ricciardo, I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it was a bit of a touch. Oh, yeah, and there was 2 incidents completely different. Okay, 2 completely different incidents. That was Ricciardo getting rear-ended a little bit by Zhou Guanyu going into turn 1. That was one of the incidents that put Ricciardo off and gave Zhou some rear wing damage. And then the other incident just involves the 2 Alpines. Does Ricciardo have anything to do with this? Oh, well, perhaps, yes. Yes, I think that made a difference. Ricciardo slightly touched with his front wing due to the nudge that he was given from behind the rear wheel of one of the Alpines. I think that was Ocon. Let's see, we're now on board with Gasly. Yeah, that was Ocon who have a little bit of a nudge, and yeah, that completely put him off already onto Gasly, on top of him when the wheels clashed between the 2 Alpines. And I think that's I think that's a complete description of the incident. Ocon is out, Gasly is out. Both Ricciardo and Zhou are still racing. I think that's I would say that's a racing incident. I wouldn't really give a penalty to anyone for that, honestly, personally, me. But we're gonna have to see about that. Yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Ooh, that's Checo Perez. DRS is enabled now. That's Sergio Perez trying to overtake Alonso into turn 1, just not managing to do so. Alonso holding on to that 7th place with Perez on the hard, tired Red Bull at the back. Nico Hülkenberg has dropped down to 9th place, but is still in the points and still there in the fight. And it's Lance Stroll who's trying to overtake the German driver. Where we're not talking about Piastri, because Piastri is just silent and up in front. We already talked about Piastri at a great start. He's up in front of Norris. He's doing a great race. But let's talk about what's going on in track. When something goes on with Piastri, we'll talk about it. Don't worry. And when we do the rundown, we will talk about that as well. So yeah. Right now we're looking at Alonso as they come through the turn 9 second sector. DRS not available at this part of the circuit, and since it's a very corner incident and very air prone part of the circuit, I think it's gonna be hard to overtake during the second sector. I think it's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna have a chance going into turn 12 as well. No, that's not even an opportunity. So I think it's gonna be either the start finish straight or between 3 and 4, and that's gonna be all the overtaking zones pretty much that we have here. Remember, 3 and 4 does not have a DRS zone. It's between 1 and 2. There's a little straight there. That's where the DRS zone is. And along the start finish straight, let's see Alonso getting chased once again by Checo Perez. Is it going to be around the outside? Is it going to be around the inside? Around the inside he goes side by side into turn 1. Alonso does not give up that position. He holds off Checo Perez once more. He gets the inside line. Perez with DRS around that second mini zone. Around the outside he goes. He does not manage to get past once again. Alonso keeps that 7th place for at least another corner. Oh, a nice exit for Alonso into turn 3. And that race is going to keep raging on. Wait, how the hell did Hamilton finish 4th? Please somebody explain. Did not have that good of a start. Verstappen got past and that left him vulnerable with the line going into turn 2 and turn 3 for Piastri and Norris to sneak their way through as he was fighting with Max Verstappen on the inside of turn 1. He was pushed a little bit wide, not enough to leave the circuit, but enough to leave a door around the inside for a car to fit. That was where Piastri went in, and then it was Norris as well going into turn 2. That's what happened to Lewis Hamilton pretty much. Got a bit of a long beard hair here and it's bothering me. Might pluck that one out. Really bothers me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reshave after this. So DRS open once again for everyone between Checo and Nico Hülkenberg. Is he gonna get the move done now? Checo around the inside. No, that's just not enough straight line speed. There was not even close into turn 1, not like last time. Hamilton is lacking pace. I don't think he's lacking pace. He may be lacking a little bit of pace, yes. Yeah, I mean, Verstappen said that our one lap pace yesterday was not ideal. We were struggling with balance, but luckily our long run pace is looking much more promising. So Verstappen was already looking for, as soon as he got past, if he got past, that was pretty much a win guaranteed. And the fact that Hamilton got swallowed by both of the McLarens now and is behind them, and yeah, losing a little bit of time there to Piastri and Norris. I don't think that's going to be a fight that we're going to see through the race, as Max Verstappen extend the lead now to over 2 seconds to Oscar Piastri in second place. As we come into the end of the 10% of this race, we're starting lap 8 of 70 right now. Dios mío, my god, Joe's race completely screwed from the start. I was saying, I hope he gets a little bit of a break from his bad luck for just one race. Started 5th, now running P16. That's P16, but remember, we only have 18 cars here. So that's 2 places to last place. 9/10 of a second behind Alex Albon. And that's Sergio Perez around the inside of Alonso into turn 1, and he gets the move done. Alonso does not have the RS to fight back into turn 2, and I don't think he has the pace as well, as now Checo has 2.5 seconds of clean air in front to widen the gap a little bit. Alonso now has to, well, fight with what he's got. That's Zhou and Yu with the penalties are going to be a 5-second penalty indeed. That's a 5-second penalty for the start race incident. Well, with a touch involving Daniel Ricciardo, that evolved into the Alpines hitting each other, but I don't think that was the penalty that happened there. That second DRS zone, I don't think makes much sense. It's just like, okay, you're not gonna make a move there. You're not gonna overtake it to turn 2. So if you overtake into turn 1, that should be, I mean, it's like, okay, now seal the overtake, the RS zone. Because, I mean, you're not going to get caught after the second DRS zone. It's not enough to regain, it's not enough to make a pass. I don't really know why that's there. It should be between turn 3 and turn 4. Honestly, in my opinion, on between turn 11 and turn 12, that's the only 2 long-ish straights that would make sense other than the start-finish straight. But yeah, whatever. That's Albon into the pits. Albon already into the pits. Okay, so hearts have been fit for Alex Albon. So he comes in from, did he come in from the, yeah, he came in from the medium, so way too early. So in lap 9 of 70, 10% into this race, a little bit over that. He came in to change the tires. Perhaps they were not working, but that's way too early for an undercut. Okay, at least the race pace of Max Red Bull is in order. Checo now needs to prove that what is worse, especially since Ricciardo had a horrible start. Yeah, Perez is now running in 7th place behind both of the Ferraris, who are struggling a little bit this weekend. P5 and P6 for both of them. Well, not struggling as much as the Aston Martins, who have dropped down to midfield at most right now. Max Verstappen, your fastest lap of the race. Yeah, they're in midfield. They drop from like definite front runner P2 to midfield. That's very unfortunate. That's Alonso coming. Oh, Stroll, Tsunoda, and Bottas coming in. The 3 of them, the lot, who were battling all in the medium with the soft rubber. Okay, yeah, the soft runners have come in. They are fitting hards, at least at Stroll's. Oh, a bad stop for Tsunoda. What's going on there? Tsunoda, is he retiring the car? 7.3 second stop. Oh my god. Yeah, lost a place there to Logan Sargent, to Alex Albon. My god, the other Williams, because it's Alpha Williams Alpha, then it's Aston Martin Alpha Williams Alpha. So it's a bit of a weird. Alfa Romeo, Williams, AlphaTauri, Stroll, Alfa Romeo, Williams, AlphaTauri. So in the timing sheets, I get them confused because, well, I mean, you can really see from the from the TV coverage, unless you see the numbers. Yeah, suddenly we have two Australian drivers here. Once again, switch position, Sierra, Sainz gets told. Okay. I think it's too early. That's, I think, code word for okay, stop, come in. Switch position, Sierra. Sierra starts with an S, switch the soft tires. So I think he was being told to pit, to come in to take out these soft tires. Let's see a replay of what happened to Yuki Tsunoda. Oh, the front right tire was just not coming out. Okay, well, they finally managed to get it done. 7.3 second stop. He fit on a set of hearts. But yeah, Sainz was saying that he was not... okay, so we're on subscriber only mode for the chat. So if you want to talk on the chat, yeah, that's to avoid spam, and I think that's a really good move. I think we should have done that a little bit earlier now that I think of it. But that's a really good move. If you want to talk on the chat, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to do it next week. I think you have to be subscribed for like a week to talk on the chat. But yeah, Checo's gaining a lot of time on Sainz, says Perez. That's why the stop thing was just testing. Okay, yeah, let's see what happens there. Sure. Zhou serving the penalty, I think he did. Yes, he did. He stopped. He has to. Legally, he has to serve the penalty. Yeah, Perez is gaining on Carlos Sainz. Already the gap is 3 seconds to Alonso. And I was gonna talk about Sainz. Yeah, okay, so Sainz is now 3 seconds behind Leclerc. Perez is gaining on him, definitely. Yeah, but Sainz thinks he can hold on to those tires for a little bit longer. Let's go, Checo. Great job, Ryan. Smash like people, says Jose. Thank you for being a member for over a year, Jose. Absolutely love that thing. Yeah, thank you so much. Sub mod usually have to wait a few minutes before being allowed to chat. I think it's a few days, isn't it? Perhaps it's a few minutes, sure. Bottas, fastest lap of the race at 1:24.246. That's Bottas, who just stopped for the hard tire. So apparently the hard tire. Okay, the fastest sectors: Stroll, Zhou, and Zhou. How does Bottas have the fastest lap then? But yeah, the hard tire is like really good. That's what we're seeing here. Zhou with a hard, Stroll with a hard, and Bottas with a hard. Those three share the fastest lap, and that's perhaps the reason why Perez and Russell are moving up so many places right now. Perez up into 7th place already, and Russell is up into 10th. Okay, so sub-only mode has been turned off. The incident at lap 1 still under investigation. No, that's been already decided, and it's a 5-second penalty for Zhou that he's already served. So that's, I think, done and dusted. Ocon and Gasly, they're both out. They can be penalized, and Ricciardo really did nothing wrong. He got punted from behind. So, yeah, not much that he can do here. Come on, we're 1 like away from hitting 1,000 likes. Please hit that like button. Hell yeah, 1,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. Thought I was subscribed. Well, if you thought you were subscribed, please check to see that you are. Perhaps you thought you were, but you're not, and that would boost us a bit. So yeah, like, okay, Piastri Radio, we're looking for maximum pace to target lap. Maximum pace to target lap. Copy. Okay. What happened to Alpine? They crashed into each other. Yeah, they crashed into each other pretty much. Seems Hamilton needs to keep a watch out for red in that mirror of his. Let's see. 2 point. Well, it's 2.5 seconds from Hamilton to Leclerc at the back. I think that's the gap that stayed pretty much the same since the start of the race. Really, the McLaren's the second fastest car right now. That's the thing with such a close field. If you lose a 10th, a lap. That's already 2 places down in the Constructors' Championship. That's Logan Sargent coming into the pits. Hello, what do you think of McLaren's upgrade and performance so far? That's literally what I just said. It was a good upgrade package, and with the field so competitive and so close to everyone, the gap between 1st and 10th place, it was, I think, 3/10 of a second, 4/10 of a second. That's nothing. Everyone's so close that a little upgrade here and there can be the whole difference between being P2 in the constructors, like when it comes to car pace, or being P4 or P5. I don't think Aston Martin have sunk. The thing is, everyone around them has risen a little bit, and they haven't, and that's what happened. That's why they're so down behind. Oh, a bit of a slow stop there for Logan Sargent, a 4.5 second stop. Alonso said Pirelli's new tire structure not favorable to the Astons. No, he said not about that. He talked about the new qualifying format, and he said it was not favorable. Was it? Or perhaps you're right. I don't think I saw that interview then. If you can elaborate in the chat, it would be greatly appreciated. Please respect each other, respect all drivers. We are not in a war. Exactly, we're just having fun. Science Radio. If I see Chico is going too fast, I'll box, but not yet. Okay. That's Magnussen going into the pit, and he gets told, yeah, good call. He wants to slow Perez down as much as he can, which makes sense. I hope Aston will get a huge update after the summer pause. Yeah, I think perhaps they're targeting next year. That's what would make sense, seeing that they haven't brought any big upgrade packages at this part of the year, which should have been here already. I think what they are trying to do is, okay, we had a great start to the year. We're not gonna fight with the Red Bulls because we just do not have the competitive advantage. Okay, Sainz is coming in. So what would make sense would be, okay, we are now letting off. So perhaps we lose a few places. That's just my weird thinking, maybe completely off, but that's what that's what I'm thinking. They are letting off a little bit of the upgrades, focus on next year's car. Perhaps that makes them drop 1 or 2 places in the Constructors' Championship. They don't really need the money for the Constructors. They already got the funding they need to meet the budget cap. So perhaps that's for a little bit more wind tunnel allowance for the start of next year. And perhaps to be a bit further up. That's the only thing that makes sense, to be honestly. That may be a bit far-fetched, but that could be a plausible answer, honestly. Ricciardo, yeah, happened to P10, so that's because Sainz dropped down to P11 with that stop. Hamilton team radio? Hammer time. Okay, so Hamilton's been free to push as much as he can before the end of his stint. Rain? No rain. It's completely sunny out there. The undercut is immense. Yeah, it's really, really quick, that undercut. Let's see, Hamilton comes in. Oh, okay, hammer time meant come in. It's a weird cue, but yeah, sure. Hamilton comes in, a new set of hearts, apparently, I would assume. Yes, I think that's hearts. And Hülkenberg also comes in. I wouldn't be surprised to see Alonso and Ricciardo come in at the end of this lap. And that's Ricciardo gonna come out, yeah, really next to Lewis Hamilton, pretty much. RS gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you so much, RS. Thank you so much. Absolute legend. So yeah, Ricciardo now is half a second behind Hamilton. I don't know if he's gonna get DRS to make the move, but that's gonna be interesting to see those two battling again. Ricciardo doing fast laps on the AlphaTauri than Perez in the Red Bull. Oof. Yeah, Norris is coming in. Okay, everyone should come in now to fit on the hards. What about Alonso and Ricciardo? Are they gonna come in this lap? Doesn't look like Ricciardo's gonna be coming in. Let's see, Alonso's nearing the pit entry now. Leclerc comes in as well. That's gonna be Alonso staying out. Good stop for Norris. 2.3, that's nothing. As we see a really bad stop and a backup wheel gun for Leclerc. 9.4 seconds stop. Yeah, that's gonna cost him at least a place. That Sainz already down. Is that gonna be Stroll? Yeah, Stroll's past. He's gonna have to get past Stroll and perhaps Bottas. No, barely, just not Bottas. Box, Oscar Piastri's coming in. Yeah, Bottas as well. Bottas going side by side. Don't be fooled about Ricciardo's pace against Checo. He's on mediums to Checo's hards. Yeah, but the mediums are falling off now. It's very old used mediums. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so the Ferrari is defending from Bottas now, and he's gonna have to get past Stroll to be able to get close to Carlos Sainz again. That's a huge loss for Leclerc, and Carlos Sainz has all to gain from that. Piastri comes in. New hards for Piastri. Let's see if the undercut worked for Norris to get past Piastri. 2 seconds stop. My god, the McLaren stops are absolutely out of this world. And they're side by side. Lando Norris, is he gonna get on the inside? Yes, he kinda manages to do so. And that's Norris regaining that position from Oscar Piastri and up into, well, effective second place, as we now see Perez and Alonso in second and third. Ricciardo comes into the pits now. Alonso has to come in. Come on, dude. I think it's the last of the medium runners here. What are Aston cooking? Filthy Frank's hair cake. That's what they're cooking. Ricciardo takes a new set of hearts. Yeah, makes all the sense in the world. You guys also have no race sound, or is it just via play? No, I have race sound on F1 TV. Ferrari are cooking. Yeah, they're cooking the engine. Let's see, Alonso, is he coming in now? He's not coming in. How have they got 9 seconds all of a sudden? That's crazy amount, says Hamilton. Talks about the McLarens. Yeah, Hamilton, yeah, because like from Norris to Hamilton, 9 seconds. Because of the extremely good pace that they're running with. Lando Norris said in the fastest lap of the race, that's one. Very quick pit stops, that's another one. Lance Stroll now, in front of Leclerc. Yeah, Leclerc's not liking that one bit. DRS open on the second mini straight that I said wouldn't be any help at all for overtaking, but apparently got the move done. Yeah, sure. Prove me wrong. Leclerc gets the move done and is already up in front of Lance Stroll. That's up into 9th place. Russell hasn't stopped. Fastest lap was yeah. That outlap for, okay, that's Alonso coming in. Fastest lap was Norris's, his outlap was the fastest lap of the race. That's insane. He's working really good with those hard tires. Let's see how much Alonso drops like a like a stone here with those old medium tires. Let's see if it's gonna be a good stop for him. One of the last ones to have to come in. An okay stop, I would say. That's a 3.4. That's good. Not great, but that's good. He drops behind Stroll. That's a very, very bad strategy behind the Alpha as well. Down into 11th place, Alonso. What were they thinking with that late of a stop? Absolutely brain dead strategy. He dropped behind Leclerc, behind Sainz, behind Leclerc, behind Stroll, and behind Bottas with that stop. Lost 4 places. Piastri Radio, what do you want me to do here? For the moment, look after the tire. Priority is target lap. We want to get plan A, target lap. Yeah, so they're targeting a 2-stop. Let's see if they can pull that off. Max can make a 3-stop on softs. I don't think he's got the tires for that, but he could. Definitely he could. He could do a 4-stop with softs and still win the race. He's 22 seconds now ahead of Perez. What? Oh, he hasn't stopped yet. Okay, he hasn't stopped yet, but still, it's a lot. New fastest lap for Lando Norris as Alonso now tries to overtake Valtteri Bottas for 10th place. Across the start-finish straight they go. DRS is open for the Spanish driver as he goes around the inside. Does he actually have the pace to do that overtake? I don't think he does. No. Goes really wide. Tries to get the inside line into the second straight. The second straight. Little DRS zone. And once again, gets the move down on the little DRS zone. Okay, so he's Alonso up into 10th place. So the McLaren of Norris has been set up perfectly for the hards. Well done. Could bring the race to him. I don't know if the win, but he could get a 2nd place. Definitely he could seal that one. That's a good move, the Alonso move. Very wide onto turn 1, braking really late to have a very inside line on the exit of turn 1 to get the move done and extract maximum speed from the DRS zone and into turn 2. Yeah, that's great. Why are both Alpine out? They just started watching. They crashed into each other pretty much at the the start of the race. Lap 23. Agreed, P2 would be great. We'll have to wait to see how it all works for Red Bull and Max. Verstappen, box. Okay, now I think this is the time to see how the race really is gonna unfold with Max Verstappen's stop right now. He comes in from the mediums with a huge gap up in front, behind, sorry. And he's gonna fit the hards, which are the quickest tire right now. Let's see how much he can extract from that hard tire and if it's gonna make the difference to extend the gap from the McLarens, or are the McLarens going to have just a competitive advantage and the speed advantage with the hard tire that seems to be suiting them excellent? P3 and P4 Norris and Piastri with the guys in front not having pitted. Fastest lap for Lando Norris, and Oscar Piastri is not far behind. Let's see. Pit limiter on for Max Verstappen. Hard tires are gonna be fitted. Okay, good stop. 2.3. That's with the up there with the fastest stop, equal with McLaren. Let's see where they're gonna come out. Oh my god. Yeah, that's like 3 seconds ahead of Perez by the time he came out. Let's see, exactly 3.1 seconds. I called it. I know when I call that those things. When I call the gaps, feels good. Okay, so it's Alonso Team Radio. Lance is 2.4 seconds ahead. Who will let us pass once we get into the RS? Okay, good. So it's 2 Red Bulls, 2 McLarens, 2. That's actually the competitive order right now. So it's Red Bull ahead of McLaren, ahead of Mercedes, ahead of Ferrari, ahead of Aston Martin. Nice. Is Perez gonna pit? I mean, he has to, yeah. Eventually, he's gonna. But he started on the hards, remember. So he can hold off for a little bit longer. Perhaps 5 extra laps, and then he's gonna be able to pit. I don't know what the tire situation on his car is. He didn't complain on the radio at all, but once again, he never does. About the tires, at least. And yeah, we're now looking at Russell and Hamilton. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Exactly, says Cameron. Is Piastri quicker than Norris? Right now, looks like Norris is quicker than Piastri. He's opened up the gap to 3 seconds between the two of them. Checo box. Okay, so Checo's coming in. So screw everything that I just said. Scratch that. Checo's coming in for a new set of, or a used set of mediums. Okay. Sure. 2.8. The two Mercedes are going to go through. Are the two Ferraris going to go through as well? One of the Ferraris is. The other's not. So he comes out in between Sainz and Leclerc. .4 second stop for Leclerc. Remember, that's a position that is lost there to Checo Perez. Lewis Hamilton right now, we're on board with as he sits in 4th place. Let's see his team radio. Where am I losing all the time? It's just the car is slow. A lot of it is in the straight line, then turns 11 and 14. Are you turning the engine down? He gets asked. Negative. We are doing things to improve temperature situation. So once again, it's really hot out there. So he got told at the start, don't worry, it's going to be a long and hot race. Yeah, they're losing a lot of time due to the heat. He's losing a straight line spin, and he's complaining that the car is just a slow car. Replay right now. What are we watching a replay of? Oh, the switcheroo. Oh, yeah, they switched positions with Russell. Russell, team radio? We let Lewis through this lap. Okay, sure. Leclerc had a 9-second pit stop. Yeah, classic Ferrari. I mean, at this point, we weren't even surprised. We were expecting it, actually. We were like, oh, yeah, well, about that time. Was going to be a bit late if he didn't do it. Then let's see. Alonso to Stroll, 2.6 seconds. That's a big gap. It's a big gap. 9 seconds, that's quite good for Ferrari. Yeah, can't be exactly. Norris is maintaining the pace, to be honest. Yeah, Norris is maintaining the pace. How did Daniel drop to last? He got touched at the rear from Zhou and Yu at the start of the race. Yeah, Alonso's struggling. Yeah, Alonso's struggling to keep up with his teammate, to catch up to his teammate. Well, oh no, let's see, it was 2.6. Oh no, he's not struggling. Sorry, my bad. He's not struggling. He's close to 0.4 of a second in half a lap. So no, the gap was just big before. Good. Piastri podium would be amazing. Imagine he gets his first podium here. Oh, absolutely love it. Ricciardo has got 3.3 seconds to Logan and is now within the RS range again. Yeah, Ricciardo's running in last place right now, unfortunately. That punt at the start really... And going out long. Same as... let's see what that boats... oh, hold on. We're going to see a move from... That's Perez on Carlos Sainz into turn 1. Side by side they go, and that's Perez who gets the position up into 6th place. And now right behind George Russell. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, how's that late stop gonna work out? I mean, because the hard is the quickest, that we know. But Alonso and Ricciardo stopped later than everyone else. Let's see if that's an advantage towards the end of the race. But so far, all we've seen is that they've lost a lot of places due to that late stop. Perhaps that's just going to be fresher tires towards the end. They may take a place or two, but yeah, honestly, as of now, seems like a bad call. We're gonna have to see how this strategy unravels. I mean, people know how this is gonna work, the ones that make the calls, unless you're in Ferrari, of course. Pay attention, Checo's moving up fast, says Jose. Yeah, he's moving up. He's definitely moving up. He's still got a lot of seconds to go to get to Verstappen, but he definitely is moving up. From Hamilton to Piastri, there's like a big-ass gap. 11 seconds. Yeah, the Mercedes just not having the pace today. How many laps in total? That's 70 laps total. Bro speaking facts about Ferrari. Fortunately, I am. And that's Checo moving around the inside on turn 2. Gets past George Russell. Stop into 5th place. Oh my god, Russell almost caught his front wing on the rear wheels of Perez. He's not letting that position go. He wants to get it back, but he's just not have the pace there. There's just no pace. Okay, Alonso's really catching up to Stroll now. Is gonna get the move done, I think. Yeah, any second now. It was as soon as he's within the RS, you're gonna have to let him through. He got told, and now the gap is 0.8 of a second. I think it's gonna be into turn 12. Yeah, okay, so Alonso's now definitely losing time to Stroll. And that's someone coming in? Who's that coming in? That's the Mercedes of George Russell, who hasn't stopped yet. He was on the hards from the start. He hadn't stopped. Yeah, I completely forgot about that one. Alonso and Stroll are switching now. Alonso's up ahead into turn 1. Yeah, I completely forgot that Russell had yet to stop. He comes out his real position now. Behind Yuki Tsunoda, and is that gonna be behind the Haas as well of Nico Hülkenberg? Yeah, that is. Behind Nico Hülkenberg. Okay, so right now, yeah, okay, so effectively, Russell's P14, I would say he's a bit far behind. Far up ahead, sorry. I would say, like, between the stops and everything, he's effective P8. He fitted a new set of mediums, by the way. He's gonna go for the 2-stop. There's no way he's gonna make the one-stop strategy with 40 laps on the mediums. No way. He just did 30 laps on the hard. I think it's gonna be hard to medium to hard again. Science purple sector 1. Nice. Yeah, that's true. Perez gaining up a lot of time on Lewis Hamilton, as he has the fastest lap. Alonso's opening the gap now to Stroll behind. That's Russell with the RS and side by side with the Haas of Nico Hülkenberg into turn 1. Is Nico gonna let that position go? Is he gonna fight it back? I don't think he can fight it back, and that is George Russell up into 13th place. We're now lap 30 of 70. We are nearing on the halfway point of the race. Ricciardo comes in, a bit of a slow stop, I would say. 2.9. Okay, no, that was really good. That was really good. I just got the latter end of that, and I thought he was stationary for a bit. He fits a new set of mediums. Mediums? He had already stopped. Completely puzzled about that one. Perez radio just reel him in. Okay, 5 seconds between Perez and Hamilton, and the gap's gonna be shrinking and shrinking fast. Oh my god. Lap 28 closed 1/10, and lap 29, 0.9 of a second he closed in on Hamilton. A second a lap. Holy, so that's gonna be in 7 laps. It's gonna be at the back of Hamilton at this pace. Oof. 6/10 on the last lap. My god. Russell DRS again. Is he gonna get another move done on? That's gonna be Yuki Tsunoda. Yes, he is. An overtake, a lap average. That's a very good. It's a very good ratio for Russell, who moves up into 12th place already. Ocon is in the medical room. Yeah, he went to the medical room to check in on his back. That impact really screwed him over. Yeah, I was gonna tell you guys when we got when you heard from him if everything was okay or not, but yeah, so far nothing. Yeah, we haven't had a yellow flag since the start of the race. Checo will podium, I guarantee it, says Jose. Well, hope you're right. That would be interesting to see. Smells like bacon inside my room. Oh, someone's cooking bacon in the building. Initial thoughts on this compound. Verstappen says, so far the grip is not bad, but the tire feels definitely a bit more stiff. It's easier to have a moment or whatever. Okay, so the grip is good, but it feels like stiff, so that it may let off. It's a bit unpredictable, let's say. That's a Williams coming in. Maybe Albon. Yep, Albon coming in. He was the first of the stoppers, from the medium to the hard. He's done a lot of laps on that hard compound tire. Remember about that one? I said, okay, I don't really know why he's pitting in so hard, pitting in so early. Now he's fitting. Okay, so he's gonna go for a 3-stop. That's a new set of hards that I don't think he can extend to the end of this race. That's gonna be 40 odd laps. I think he's gonna have to go from the hards to the softs or to the mediums towards the end of the race. Weird strategy. 3-stop. Hamilton versus Perez, striking distance in 4 laps. Joe pulled up Bottas today. Yeah, he did. He had a first sector that screwed his whole weekend up. First off, he stalled at the start. Then he ran into the back of Ricciardo and lost front wing. Yeah. What a start from Joe, my god. Where's Claire Williams? At home, probably. Watching the race, I wouldn't be surprised. With his husband and his son. Where's Piastri with her husband and her son? Sorry. Where's Presley slowing down? Oh my god, I really want him on the podium. Says Vibe Lyrics. New fastest lap by George Russell. Tire degradation killing Mercedes. Yeah, really is. Let me see, is the camera here okay? Or would this be better? That I think would be better right now. Good. We're gonna see something uncanny. Max Verstappen lapping Daniel Ricciardo. That was like last year, the whole season. Alonso radio, you're a 10th or 2/10 quicker than the Ferraris. Yep, let's put some pressure. Sounds good. Alonso's quicker than the Ferraris. Okay. That's really good. Yeah, Alonso is now 6 seconds behind 6 seconds behind Leclerc and 5 seconds ahead of Stroll. Hold on, no, that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. Yeah, that's the facts. Them's the facts. What camera are you using? My computer built-in webcam. I thought about getting a camera, but like for the little square that I'm in on the side of the screen for you guys, I think this is plenty good. It's not the degradation. They are interfere with the power unit to manage the temps. Yeah, they're having a little bit of a temp problem, but still, it's lacking in pace. They're lacking in pace and race pace. Yeah, your camera is fine, says Kelvin. Thank you. Alonso must be frustrated that the McLarens are now quicker too. Honda, now McLaren. No, I don't think he's frustrated that the McLarens are quicker. I mean, that's just they were quicker at the start of the season. The McLarens are quicker now. That's just how things work. They are. I mean, he's thinking about his car, he's thinking about his season, he's thinking about next year. I don't think he's looking at McLaren now. He wouldn't have stayed with McLaren this long either. They've had quite a few not good seasons. I think he's happy where he's at now. And we're seeing Russell overtake Bottas now. Russell is up into 9th place. Okay, so Alonso may have to start watching up ahead as well as Stroll comes into the pits. Will replace Perez next season. Perez was announced as next year's driver as well, but on a 1-year contract. So no one's going to be replacing Perez next year. Stroll comes out, P15, yes. Boat overtake award, f1.com/overtake. Okay, sure. Let's see what we can do about that. f1.com/overtake. Let's see what we can do about that. Thank you for voting. Yeah, okay, but okay, well, yeah, no, we can't vote now. Why would you link us here if we cannot vote? Gap 7 seconds, podium is on. Perez gets told right now. We're now on board with Stroll as he's going to try and make the move on Magnussen for P14's DRS open. That's just a quicker car that should get the move done. There's Ricciardo. Ricciardo is 8 seconds behind Alex Albon. Right now, he's lapped. He's been lapped. Really encouraging for Piastri because getting before a track he's never raced, that is really amazing. Best rookie. And right, I mean, he's got really near pace to his teammate, who's a very highly rated driver as well. Very close pace to his teammate, sorry. My god, I need some water. Over a second, 1.2 seconds in average, he's closed in on Piastri Perez in the last few laps. Not even talking about Hamilton, 1.5 seconds between the two. Let's see, the gap between Alonso and Leclerc right now, 7 seconds. Yeah, I don't think they're closing in on Alonso's closing in on Leclerc and Sainz. Yeah. Let's see, last lap at 124. Yeah, equal lap times 124.578 for Alonso and a 124.508 for Leclerc, so he was even slower. 124.496 for Sainz. Okay, why did Ricciardo repit? Yeah, he passed Logan Sargent with the second stop. Sure. Track temperature is now 48 degrees. Oof. Very hot. Norris, Team Radio, okay, Lando, what are your thoughts on Plan A versus Plan C? It depends what everyone else is like. To be honest, the tires are not bad, but they don't feel that good. Okay, so he's talking about a 2-stop or a 3-stop. I think that's what they're debating there. Kevin Magnussen getting overtaken by Alex Albon there on the start-finish straight. Let's see. Yeah, the replay of the overtake. 1.2 seconds. The gap. What gap? The gap between Perez and Hamilton's now 9/10 of a second. That's within the RS. Perez is within the RS of Hamilton, who's now in P4. They are through turn 3 now. Just FYI. 1.2 seconds Perez to Hamilton. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's now way less than that. It's now 7/10. Almost half. The gap between Verstappen and Norris, damn. Yeah, 15 seconds. They're just on another league. Can Lewis get winner podium? No and no, honestly. Pit lane, Hülkenberg and Zhou are coming into the pits. They call me a Lewis Hamilton hater, but it's just the reality. He's gonna get over. He's right now off the podium, and he's gonna get overtaken by by Perez. Verstappen's way up in front. The McLarens have way more pace, and Perez is up there to pick up the pieces. So not, I'm a hater. It's just I'm watching the race and telling you what it's gonna happen, because I'm not wrong when that happens. Yeah, Perez and Hamilton. Oh my God, they're heel to toe. It's half a second between the two. You're a Hamilton hater. Yeah, immediately. You do hate Hamilton. We all see it. How? They call me a Hamilton hater. They call me a Ferrari hater. They call me a McLaren hater. They call me a... Okay. A Checo hater as well. Just telling you guys what I see. Claire Williams hater. Hell yeah. The Nico curse. Oh yeah, Nico took a picture with Hamilton's box. Like, really excited for this one. Haha, before the start of the race. That's already like a disqualification from the race. Ricciardo just got past Kevin Magnussen, by the way. Ricciardo's happy to 14th place. That's good pace, actually. Good pace. Red Bull hater. Maybe you're a Formula 1 hater? Oh yeah, I hate Formula 1. You just know it. Let's see, the DRS zone. I don't think there's gonna be enough to make the move. No, not even close. Why do you hate Formula 1? Ah, you guys got me. I hate everyone. I hate every driver and every team. Ah, that's my deepest, darkest secret. My God. Leclerc radio? Talking about the strategy and how it doesn't make sense. We are on it. We are on it. Okay? Okay, sure. Bottas comes into the pits now. Oh, yeah, of course, I love Gotifi. That's one person I do love. But you know why I love? Because he's just not on Formula 1 anymore. 3.9 seconds stop for Valtteri Bottas as he comes out behind Alex Albon in P13. We're now still looking for the last lap and a half at Bottas and Hamilton. They're still racing. They're still both there. Verstappen now lapped Albon, so he's already lapped almost half the field. Stroll's up next, but he's a few seconds up the road. Let's see something here. Fernando Alonso versus George Russell. Oh, yeah. Alonso's not closing in on the Ferraris. The gap's still the same. Who's catching up is George Russell. Catching up on Alonso. 2.4 seconds now the gap as he still holds the fastest lap of the race on the medium compound tire. Hater can be loved too. Thank you, RS. Haas has a better strategy than Ferrari. Yeah, that's common fact. Okay, now once again we're looking at Perez and Hamilton. Perez pit next lap. His tires are about to go, says Gao. Starting to lose the rear, Hamilton says. I think Hamilton's tires are about to go as well. Yeah, but Perez's mediums are running out. I think it's like do whatever the other doesn't do. Yeah, I think it's do whatever the other doesn't do. And that's Perez into the pits. Yep, called it. Perez into the pits. Piastri into the pits as well. Piastri and Perez both come in. Let's see, hards to mediums from that's Piastri. It's a bit of a good stop, but Perez 1.9. That's a second. A second closer to whew, my god. New mediums for Perez as well. Mediums again for Perez. I think that's the last set of mediums he has. Wow. Stroll gets past Yuki Tsunoda into turn 1. Stroll up into 10th place, up into the points again. 1.9. That left me in shock, complete shock. I think I blinked slower than that pit stop, yeah. Leclerc's coming in, box. Let's see, Leclerc comes in. I think that's the fastest pit stop of the year, was it not? 1.9. Leclerc, what tire is he gonna fit? He comes in from the hards. A new set of hards. Well, I think that's a used set of hards, yeah. But hards nonetheless. For Leclerc, that's a 2-2-second stop. Alonso's coming in as well. Alonso's coming in. Oh, a bad stop. A tire just 3.3. I mean, that's new hards. That's not a lot of teams have new hards. That's new hards for him. He comes out. He didn't lose any places with that stop. Oh, no. Sorry. Yeah, he lost 2 places with that stop. Okay. Norris is coming in now. Norris coming in. Is he gonna come out ahead of? Oh yeah, he's gonna come out in front of Sainz and Piastri. Who Piastri is stuck now behind Sainz. That's not what they wanted, definitely. He's gonna come out and Norris behind Hamilton, I think. Yep, behind Hamilton, behind Magnussen as well, but Magnussen slapped. Piastri is ahead now of Carlos Sainz as Carlos Sainz pits. Perez now holds the fastest lap of this race. Whew, very clean stop from Ferrari, 2.7. Not that stuck, yeah, not that stuck anymore. But Perez is now behind behind Oscar Piastri, with the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, that he's just set. So Perez is gonna, yeah, have a McLaren banquet shortly. Yeah, they were starting to get the tires off Alonso. Both of the rears were not coming out. Tsunoda comes in. He comes out in P16. Yeah, okay, so no, he has. Yeah, he just stopped. He fitted a new set of mediums. Do you know that? Piastri, DRS for Perez. Piastri is getting chased by Perez. 7/10 of a second, 6/10 of a second. The gap between the two. DRS open once again for the Mexican driver, but not enough there to make the move. Speeding in the pit lane for Leclerc. Noted. F1, but 0% AI. Max Verstappen. Yeah, he's about to lap Stroll and Alonso. I don't understand what the strategy here for McLaren. Perez wasn't going to catch Lando, but now he will. The pace of that Red Bull is just on another level. I mean, look at Verstappen. Verstappen's half a lap ahead of the McLarens. We'll pick up the pace, keep up the pace, keep the pace as high as you can. This is as fast as it goes, mate. That's what I'm saying. That's Lewis Hamilton complaining about the car. Well, he's been told to pick up the pace, and he's saying that's as fast as we can go. Yeah, he I think is gonna have to come in anytime now, perhaps this lap. The clear 5-second penalty, and not yet, nothing's been announced. And that's it, Piastri. Ooh, side by side, Checo goes around the outside. Clean racing there, clean defending from Piastri as Russell comes into the pits. Piastri tries to get him back at the outside of turn 2, but that's just, yeah. Ooh, bit of gravel. That's gonna lose you some time. Yeah, he wanted to fight it as long as he could. Just not enough. That's Perez up in front and into 4th place. That's effective 3rd place. Russell fitted a new set of mediums. Okay, so mediums for Russell. Hamilton coming around the ends, coming into the pits now. No, Hamilton's not coming in. Okay. Any update about Charles? No, honestly. Clean air. Up in front. Nice gap to Sainz. Oh, Leclerc penalty for speeding in the pit lane then. 5 seconds. Right now, that I don't think, yeah, would just drop him behind Sainz. So that's not much. Piastri radio. Did Perez push you off in turn 2? He didn't leave me much space. Let's see if something comes from that. Yeah, 5 seconds for Leclerc, but that doesn't really matter much here, I don't think. Ferrari plan F. Ferrari plan L. Valtteri Bottas behind Albon. Yeah, could have been such a good weekend for Alpha, starting both in deep in the top 10, Zhou in P5, and now all outside of the points. Yeah. We haven't had any safety cars, any yellow flags even, I don't think. Yet. Can we see the tire history? I don't think we can. I can see it. If you have any questions, ask me. Leclerc comes in. Let's see. Oh, that's a replay of the incident. Pre-plan P pain. There was an obvious yellow at the start. Yeah, I said since like the start, like since that incident. Yeah, other than that, I think we haven't had any yellow flags or anything. Ray's jinxing it. I hope. Come on, I want to jinx it. Give us a safety car. Who wouldn't want that? Norris radio? Okay, Norris has been told like, okay, we are newer mediums than Perez, but we need to manage to the end. So these are the tires that he's gonna have to push to the end of the race. So yeah, I mean, he's pretty much been told, okay, don't fight till your tires are gone because we need them. So if you need to let him by, let him by. Hamilton coming into the pits. Mediums, used mediums for him, 2.8 seconds stop. He comes out behind Piastri, in front of Leclerc, well in front of Leclerc. Russell still holds the fastest lap of the race. Okay, we can have a safety car now, says Pedro. Yes, we can have a safety car now. Want a safety car? I want a clean race with no screw-ups such as yellow flags or safety cars. Dude. That's boring as shit. That's boring as hell. I mean, we got a few races like that in the past few ones, and it's been a snooze fest and a half. I mean, I don't even remember half of the races that we've had this year since it's like nothing happened all race. We don't have much to go. Verstappen's coming in right now. Really don't understand Mercedes pace so up and down. Looks like it's really solid pace for the third fastest team. Like, they're not fighting with McLaren, they're not fighting with Red Bull up ahead. They are solid. They are ahead of Aston Martin, they are ahead of Ferrari, but like no more than that. They're not fighting for the race. They got solid one lap pace, but the overall race pace, that's the third best team. A final stop for Max, yes, 2.6 second stop, and he's gonna come up. Oof, yeah, way behind Norris. He's not even come through turn 14, Norris, as Verstappen comes out. What's the gap then? 30 seconds. Oof. Was waiting for it to update. Like, no, that's the pre. Okay, yeah. Okay, now updated. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's a bit too much. I thought that was like the pre-stop gap. No, it's 12 seconds. Good. It updated late. I went through the control point, but it didn't update in the timing sheet. It's now 12.1 seconds. Good. I was like, okay, that's like way too short for 30 seconds. Up 52.70. Alfa Romeo, what could have been, dude? What could have been this race at the start of it? My god. DRS open for Bottas. He tries to dive down inside of Alex Albon. Not enough space there. Piastri might get a podium. Why? No, he's like 6.5 seconds behind Perez. Perez decides he's done enough sandbagging. Yeah, he went a few places back in the championship just to make it harder for him. Well, on the championship in the standings. You know what I mean. I would love to see Piastri on the podium. I mean, I would absolutely love to see that, but he's falling behind on Perez's pace. Let's see, Bottas across the line. Is he gonna get past Albon? For P11, no, he's not. Fastest lap of the race. New fastest lap of the race to Verstappen at 20.5. 3 purple sectors. Maximum points for Verstappen now again. It's like a second faster than the previous fastest lap. A 20.5. Holy. Verstappen has like an average point of 25.7 per race. Crazy. Yeah. Insane. Pray to the F1 gods to slow Max down. Charlie Whiting, I know you're up there listening to us. Striking distance from Oscar Piastri to from Lewis Hamilton to Oscar Piastri, 3 laps. So Hamilton's closing in on Piastri. 4 seconds is the gap between the two. It would be a shame to see Piastri drop down. Hear his prayer, Charlie. Hungarian Grand Prix mid-fest. Yes, Manuka. Completely agreed. Sorry, I'm voting for Piastri driver of the day because I am. I should be, you know? You know I should be. Okay, let's go. Driver of the day. Come on. Where can I vote in the F1 app? Vote now. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, Piastri's done a great job. But I'm voting Norris. This has been a bit of a bad race. Verstappen radio. There are so many marvels into turn 1 offline. It's crazy. It takes like a whole lap to get them off. Okay. So that's what we've seen. So that's why we've seen such hesitance on the moves between Bottas and Albon. What a race, my God. Piastri deserves driver of the day. Yeah, but Norris is not a better race. Sorry. I mean, when Piastri has done the best race out of any driver, then I think I would vote for him for driver of the day. But right now, I think Norris has done a better race. Piastri's done an amazing race. But Norris's was just a little bit better. Qualified a bit higher. Kept the pace. Is now between the Red Bulls. Piastri's getting caught up by Hamilton. He may lose another position here by the end of the race. Norris team radio. Gap to Perez. 6.6. Yeah, I'm pushing, mate. Looks like your prayer worked. No, but Verstappen. Oh, 13 seconds to Perez. No, to Verstappen. No, the gap is widening. Oh yeah, it's widened by a second since the last time. Checo's closing the gap to Norris. Yeah, but I don't want that. I don't want Checo to close the gap to Norris. I want Norris to be ahead of Perez. Sorry, Jose. Agree to disagree on this one. I am Piastri hater. No. Of course, it had to be the Juno. Why not? I want Checo to P2. Well, I don't. Sorry, dude. I want Norris to P2. I want Norris to P2 and Piastri to P3. Sorry. Oh my God, no, now you're a Piastri hater. No. Everything but a Piastri hater. Gordon Ramsay moment. Skaloyan. I'm a Checo hater as well. Yeah, of course, I'm a Checo hater. Yeah. Perez hater. Big L. Big L. DRS Open for the Mercedes. Oh, around the inside of Piastri. No, Hamilton gets the place back, and Piastri loses a place. But Hamilton moves up into fourth. It's not that I'm a Hamilton hater, guys. Come on, I just wanted Piastri to do good here. You're a Fangio hater. Don't you dare, dude. I have 6 Fangio cars and 2 books on Fangio. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say that one. Hard tire hater. No. I thought you were an F1 hater. It was a meme. It was a meme. I'm not. You're a hater of yourself. Oh yeah, I hate myself. That's true. Fangio model cars? Yes. Yes, I do. I have 6. Do you want to see them? I mean, it's more exciting than the race, so... Ford car hater. No, no, no. Ford car is a great car. It's a great car. If you wanna see my Fangio cars, just let me know in the chat. If I see a few requests, I might do it. 58 or 70 laps elapsed already. Yeah, let's see them. Okay, well, sure. We're gonna do them. I got the 5 championship cars and an extra one. So right now, sorry, I gotta comment on this. No, I don't. It's Verstappen lapping more cars. Okay. First off, if the W196 with the open wheel variant, then it's the 196R. The streamlined version with the closed wheels, 1995. Then I have the Maserati 250F. Bit dusty, sorry. Maserati 250F. Absolute beauty, one of my favorites. Alongside the Lancia D50. This is my absolute favorite Fangio car, the Ferrari Lancia D50. They say he won with Ferrari. I always say no, he didn't win with Ferrari. He won with Lancia, whatever. Then I got the Alfetta, the Alpha 159, the one he took his first championship with, 1951. Absolute beauty. And then the Talbot Lago T26C, which I think is just an absolute beauty of a car. I love it. So that's why I decided to get that one apart from the 5 championships cars, and I think that's it. That's my Fangio cars. Right, so bored is showing us his collection. Aren't we all so bored? I got like, if you guys knew how many cars I have here, it's insane. So the gap between Norris to Perez is 4 seconds now. Norris is losing time and fast 2/10 every time the timing sheet gets updated. Nice collection. Thank you guys. Cool cars. Thank you. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, Norris is complaining about cars not moving off on blue flag. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38 cars, apart from the ones I just showed you. One day I should do a tour of my collection. I may do it on Twitter, so make sure to follow me on Twitter at RyanF1. I may show my cars on there, and yeah. Let's continue with the nothing race right now. Jose says my predictions are coming true. Yeah. 3.2 seconds now between Perez and Norris. Do you have Twitter? Yeah, but I don't use it. Do you have Insta? Sorry. So yeah, but I don't use it. I mean, I used to do F1 wallpapers there before I did YouTube and everything. It's at Ryan F1, but I don't use it. So yeah. But yeah, on my Twitter, I'm much more active on Twitter, even though I'm less active than before because, well, I don't know, there's not much going on in the Formula One sphere, honestly, that I want to comment on. But yeah, I do like this cool stuff, and if you want to know my opinion on stuff and other things, yeah, sure, make sure to follow me on Twitter. I talk in Spanish sometimes there because, well, I mean, can't avoid it. Yeah, nothing much happened since I first started talking about my cars. Nope. Verstappen radio, everything okay? Just checking in. Yep, all good. Okay. Best team radio ever. Ryan, where's my pictures? It's been 2 years since I asked you for it and never came. What? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. What the fuck, dude? My god. This is my favorite car of the collection. This is my favorite car of the collection. The R26 British Grand Prix Special from Minichamps. Absolute beauty. Look at all the detail. My god. Yeah. The pride and joy. It was really hard to get this one. Yeah, the gap is not shrinking from Norris to Perez, still 3.6. We got 8 laps to go. Do you have a Lotus to show? Yeah, sure. Got a Lotus. It's a bit tricky because it's underneath the MP44. I've got a 2012 Lotus as well. They're not here on hand, but if you follow me on Twitter, I'll post pictures of them later on. Vote for driver of the day. Yeah, sure. Vote for driver of the day here. Who do you think it is? It's Perez, Norris, Russell, or Piastri? Huh. I would say it's Norris. Still, it's not been catching up to Norris. I mean, Norris has been keeping Perez off. That's insane. That's like insane. A McLaren holding off a Red Bull. Whew. Why didn't you have a live F1 car? Amateur. Because, yeah, I couldn't find any, honestly. Driver of the day, unbiased Checo. I think it's Norris. Sorry. I voted for Lando, but Perez is deserved. Yeah, Perez has also been great. Piastri has also been great. But in my opinion, it's Norris. Sorry. Yeah, it's... Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it is. 3.2. Okay, he's shrunk the gap a little, Perez. But is he gonna have enough? Is he gonna have enough laps? Yeah, those are hard to find. Checo looking out for the tires. Perhaps, yeah. Perhaps he stopped pushing. I don't know. Russell radio, I'd seriously like to consider boxing. It's dropping big time, Russell. We're guaranteed to lose track position if we do that. Okay, Russell. Yeah, I don't think Alonso can catch up 6 seconds to Russell. We're gonna have to see about that though. It's 6 seconds. It's a lot. I mean, I think they should gamble. You can't give Perez driver of the day when he has a car a second faster than any other car. Valid. Valid. Kind of criminal that Perez hasn't caught up yet. Yeah, Verstappen is 25 seconds ahead of Norris. And Perez has widened the gap to him. Absolutely deserved this one. Yeah, Ricciardo's done 33 laps on the medium. How? How? That's DRS open. Russell catching up to Carlos Sainz. He said he was dropping off, and now he's trying to overtake the Ferraris. He's not losing pace. Come on, he's made up a second to Alonso now. Leclerc's got a 5-second penalty as well. Yeah, sure. Russell's done an amazing race as well. I think Russell, either Norris or Russell, would be my personal contenders for driver of the day. Then it would be Piastri, Perez. That's it. Accidentally voted Gasly for driver of the day. Ah, what a drive. Absolute magnificent. A corner. Nice. Less. It's like it was half a corner. Nice move out of turn 14. Nice move, and that's Russell making up a place. Zhou for driver of the day. My god, I wanted Zhou to do good. Ah, he's second to last. Russell's gonna gain another place because of Leclerc's 5-second penalty, by the way. Kubica driver of the day. Remember Kubica? What a racer. Honestly, like, he did so good. Such a shame that it was dropped. I mean, that gave us Latifi though, so it's a fair sacrifice. It's a fair sacrifice. Laps left, 4. Magnussen dead last, even though Zhou had a 5-second penalty. What is this guy driving? A Haas. Zhou, how was your race? I came in second. Yeah, second to last. Giovinazzi, driver of the day. Oof. Don't get me started on Giovinazzi. I have enough on Giovinazzi on my YouTube channel, Ryan F1. Link in the description. If you want to see my views on Giovinazzi, it's spicy and it's down there. Lewis Hamilton's... Is he catching up to Perez now? 3.6. 3.6. 3.6. 3.5. Is he gonna get punted off the podium? 3.3. The Mercedes of Hamilton. 3.3. Is he gonna get a podium? I'm gonna have to eat my words, swallow them whole. 3.3. Perhaps it's gonna be close. Perhaps it's gonna be last lap. Remember, we have 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Relapse not enough. Yeah, I mean, he's down by half a second already. He's down to 2.8. He's down to 2.8 now. Guys, 3 laps to go. He's down to 2.8, 2.6, 2.5. Up to 2.6 again. Okay, 2.5. Is that gonna be enough? 2.4. 2.3. Oh my god. No lapped cars in between. It's just Norris, Perez, Hamilton. 2.4. Two laps to go. 2 laps to go. He's closed a second and a half this last lap. Yeah, he's not catching up this lap. He hasn't... Okay. He just closed off a 10th. 2.2. 1.9. Holy. Yellow flag on the second sector. Oh, Sargent. I think Sargent has stopped. Or has he spun? No, I think he... Okay, he's back up again. He's running again. I think he just spun. 1.9, the gap between the two now. Sargent is fine. Yeah, Sargent is fine. 1.7. I think if he had one extra lap, he would have it, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. What happened there? Yeah, rode the curve a bit too hard and he spun. He lost the rear. Sargent. Is he gonna box? Yeah, he boxed. Retire the car? Yep, retiring the car. Sargent's retire the car. By the way, 1.5 seconds between Perez and Hamilton. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't think it's gonna happen. Russell's already P6. That's a fact. Great day for Mercedes at the end of the day. I mean, after the horrid start and the disaster in qualifying for Russell yesterday, I would say it's an overall positive day for them today. Yeah, no, it's not going to be enough for Hamilton unless Perez like outbreaks himself seriously here into turn 1 or something. Lap 70 out of 70. Here we go. The end of this race. Verstappen comes into turn 13, about to lap Magnussen for a second time. Seven races in a row. As Verstappen, 8. 12th consecutive race. Max Verstappen, new record, 12 races in a row. Holy shit. Verstappen winning as Lando Norris comes home in second place. Great race for him. Held off Perez, which is a feat on its own. Perez across the line. Second podium for them in a row. Checo Perez across the line as well. Lewis Hamilton comes home P4 there in the end. Good recovery from him. Piastri, Leclerc, Russell, Sainz, Alonso, and Stroll close off the points. Still, points for Aston Martin, but definitely not what they wanted. Ferrari What a weekend for Ferrari. Nothing else to add. Mercedes were, I mean, they came alive at the end of the race. A big disappointment there for Alfa Romeo. Albon almost got close to points as his teammate unfortunately had to retire. And let's just not mention Alpine. But yeah, in the end, Ricciardo finished in front of Yuki Tsunoda, up 2 places, even with losing every position available at the start. And yeah, that's been it for the Hungarian Grand Prix. We made it through. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the watch along, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed so far. Verstappen takes the fastest lap, by the way. And yeah, this is it. I will see you all in the next one, which is F1 Sprint. Okay, we have a sprint shootout. We have a sprint race, sprint Grand Prix next week in Belgium. So yeah, I'll see you all there. Well, technically it's this week since it's Friday. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.